These are the best plot twists ever in superhero movies. Number 1. When Natasha Romanoff faces off with Dreykov for the sake of all Black Widows, she also finds that she has to face a dark section of her life.
Thank you, Natasha. You gave me my greatest weapon. Say hello.
Turns out that Nat didn't actually kill Dreykov's daughter all those years ago. Instead, Daddy Widow turned her into the ultimate assassin, Taskmaster.
I had to put a chip in the back of her neck. In the back of her neck. Look at her. You find it difficult to look at her. I do. She watches everything. And she can do it. She is a perfect mimic.
Number 2. When Batman realizes that the Clown Prince of Crime has both Rachel and Harvey held captive in separate locations, he's desperate to save them.
Don't worry, I'm gonna tell you where they are. Both of them. And that's the point. You'll have to choose. He's at 250 52nd Street, and she's on Avenue X. That's just a...
With the Cape Crusader headed for Rachel and Gordon headed for Dent, it turns out that our hero is in for quite a shock when he turns up.
No! No! No, not me! Why are you coming for me? No! Rachel! Rachel!
Number 3. Peter is taking the girl he likes to the prom. How sweet. But I don't think he, and any of us, expected a certain someone to answer the door when he headed over to her house to pick her up.
He must be Peter.
Yeah.
I'm Liz's dad. Put her there. Hell of a grip.
As you can expect, this makes for a pretty awkward situation that our young web-slinger has found himself in.
Sir, you don't have to drive us.
Nah, it's not a big deal. I'm going out of town, it's right on my way.
And what a drive it turns out to be as the old man figures out some things about Mr. Parker.
Spider-Man. What's he like?
Yeah, he's nice.
Number 4. From near the beginning of The Winter Soldier, we believed Nick Fury to be dead and buried thanks to a brainwashed Bucky Barnes taking him out.
Foxtrot is down. He's unresponsive. I need EMTs.
Do we have a 20 on the shooter?
Tell him I'm in pursuit.
So imagine our surprise when, heading into the third act, we find out Fury is actually still alive and well. This guy just won't quit.
They cut you open. Your heart stopped.
Tetrodotoxin B slows the pulse to 1 beat a minute. Banner developed it for stress. Didn't work so great for him, but we found a use for it.
Number 5. Throughout the movie, we are led to believe that Bane is the child of his mentor Ra's al Ghul who escaped the pit. So imagine his shock when that isn't the case at all.
The child of Ra's al Ghul made the climb.
But he's not the child of Ra's al Ghul. I am.
What's more is that he realizes the woman he was falling for, revealed as DC character Talia al Ghul, is just as unhinged as her father was.
He was trying to kill millions of innocent people.
Innocent is a strong word to throw around Gotham, Bruce. I honor my father by finishing his work.
Number 6. When we see Loki die in the arms of a heartbroken Thor, we think that that is the last we have seen of the God of Mischief.
There's no sign of Thor. Or the weapon, but...
What?
we found a body.
Loki.
Alas, this is the God of Mischief we're talking about, and he had one last surprise for us up his sleeve.
Go, my son.
Thank you, Father.
No. Thank you.
Number 7. We begin to raise an eyebrow when Ego tells Star-Lord his true long-term plan with the expansion, but then the real problem comes when he talks about the end of his relationship with Meredith Quill.
But it broke my heart to put that tumor in her head.
What?
No, all right. I know that sounds bad.
Yep, Ego killed Star-Lord's mom, and with that info dropped, we finally begin to see the living planet for what he really is.
I wanted to do this together.
That I suppose you'll have to learn by spending the next 1,000 years as a battery.
Talk about tough love, right? Number 8. When Zod really loses it and wants to take down the Man of Tomorrow for foiling his plans to recreate Krypton on Earth, it seems that it is a fight to the death.
There's only one way this ends, Cal. Either you die, or I do.
And in an unforeseen turn of events, which famously rubbed a lot of fans the wrong way, the Man of Steel did the unthinkable when he had no other choice.
Don't do this! Stop!
Never.
Number 9. In the marketing for the Doctor Strange sequel, it was kept pretty low-key who the actual villain of the movie was.
I'm not here to talk about Westview.
Then what are you here for?
We need your help.
With what?
What do you know about the multiverse?
After a bit of a slip-up with her knowledge of America Chavez, Strange and us as an audience quickly realized that our Scarlet Witch has become the big bad of a Marvel movie.
She's a supernatural being. Such raw power could wreak havoc on this and other worlds. Her sacrifice would be for the greater good.
Well, you can kiss the lunchbox goodbye, because that's the kind of justification our enemies use.
Number 10. We always expect something juicy from the MCU's post-credit scenes, but I don't think anyone expected this.
I managed to send the elemental back to the dimensional rift, but I don't think I'm gonna make it off this bridge alive. Spider-Man attacked me for some reason. He has an army of weaponized drones, Stark technology. And he's saying he's the only one who's gonna be the new Iron Man, no one else.
With some doctored footage and a surprise appearance from J.K. Simmons' J. Jonah Jameson, Spidey has been branded a criminal, but Mysterio's revenge from beyond the grave doesn't end there.
Here's the real blockbuster. Brace yourselves, you might want to sit down.
Spider-Man's real name is... Spider-Man's name is Peter Parker.
What the f***?